What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? It's your boy Jax Wild and the homeboy PG the Hustle.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
We here, man. What's up with you, PG?
Chilling, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, can't call it. All I can do is spoil it. That's what the old folks be saying.
That's some new one. That's a new one. I hear you
No,
though. I hear you, man. I hear
no,
you.
man. It's Thanksgiving Eve, man.
Thanksgiving
What you
Eve,
got
man.
going? What you got popping over there?
Nothing, man. Nothing. I'm going to the family doing it up, man. Uh we doing it's like a family dinner at a big hall and everything. So it's gonna be
Oh
like
yeah.
mass. It's gonna be I think it's catered too, so ain't nobody
Oh
cooking, like
man,
ain't nobody
that's
gotta cook and none of that stuff. So
Yeah, my people they doing the same thing. Everybody
okay, okay.
they went down to Tennessee. Actually
Tennessee.
we kind of split a little bit. My sister and her family they went up to New York. They
Uh huh.
wanted to see the Macy's Day Parade.
Nice.
So they dipped to there. Then my brother, he left North Carolina, went to Tennessee for the fam. Shout out my
Tennessee.
brother. He had just got out a couple of months ago out of the penitentiary, so
Uh
they
oh,
doing the
your
big.
brother?
Yeah,
Oh,
so he at the
oh.
crib.
What happened,
Uh,
man? He good? He good?
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He got a little kerfuffle, if you will, and
Kerfuffle? What was it? Little time or big time, dog? Little time or big
well,
time?
I think it was big time initially, and then you do some time, you get some parole, and bada bing, bada boom,
Right, then
you
you
at
out of there.
you in the crib eating some turkey tomorrow.
Nice.
So
Welcome home. Welcome
so
home,
shouts out
man.
to him. I'm
Facts.
actually
Shouts out.
me and him actually working on he want to do a podcast too.
Okay,
So
now that's a good one. That's a good one. That's
yeah,
what do you want to
yeah.
do? Like,
He said he want to name it Dead Boys. Our mom name is Deborah, so Dead Boys. But he said he want to talk about everything, anything from politics to sports to whatever. And then since he was in the pen, I'm gonna have questions.
I mean, that
So
honestly, that would be the best angle to go to is to do that
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah,
seen one like that yet. Just like
yeah.
I haven't seen one like we do with the
Right.
redeployment podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the horn on that. You know what I'm saying?
Where is that?
you
Where
mean
is that?
I ain't seen one like how
Oh,
we
I
do.
got that one. I ain't got the horn.
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm
got the
saying?
horn.
So it'd be cool to catch on to that niche. You know what I'm saying? Of you know former, you know what I'm saying, inmates and could be readjusting back into society. And the reason why I say that also is too because I got a background in it. My mom is my mother, you know what I'm saying? She's had prison ministry for
Oh, word.
40 years. Like that's her company's called Bondage Breakers. You know what I'm saying? That's all she
Oh,
did.
yeah.
That's all she did was go in the prisons and talk to people and do reform and all that. And that's where I come in where working with the kids and we do the camp and all that stuff because the kids that's
Oh,
where all that ties in. So that's why I say that would be nice to tap into that niche. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So
need
yeah,
it.
definitely trying to get with him to, put brainstorm, put some stuff together.
Yeah, y'all make it
Uh,
happen, man.
Working on some logos and all that kind of stuff. Cause I wanted to be fired, man. I don't want to put
Of
up no
course.
crazy product. So we got that, but and then I came to Detroit because tomorrow is the Lions versus the Packers. Gold Lions protect the den. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting to get back to the top of our division. So it's a pivotal game. They hit me. They hit us with that BTA first game, so we got to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Who y'all
And
playing?
we playing the Packers.
Packers. Okay.
Yeah, and they had that BTA on us. You know what I'm talking about? So we gotta get some get back, if you will.
Of
And
course.
then my wife and kids they actually went to Chicago, so we all over the place with it. But I feel like this is this is the holiday I know. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it. we try to be all together, family. But this is actually the holiday I know where it's a break, but it's not only family, but it's doing stuff that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? We're not just signing in and doing one thing, one way, one particular way. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good weekend.
Most definitely, most definitely.
What are you looking forward to for this weekend? I know a little bit of rest. I know you don't really eat crazy like that. You got somebody coming in town you want to talk
Nah,
to
just
or what?
nah, not necessarily. Just family. You know, we doing a big family thing for Thanksgiving. So ain't nobody. You know, we just everybody just seeing my family again. You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
cousins and my elders. You know what I'm saying? Some of my favorite family members. Just seeing them.
y'all
Kicking it
throwing
with
some
them,
spades
taking
now.
them cousins walks. Taking them
Oh,
cousins walks. You feel me?
ooh,
Uh, I mean, man,
those be the good times, man.
man, you already know, man. We do all kind of stuff, but we do spades, dominoes, and my cousin like we do jingle. We got this big family jingle, like the big jingle where the blocks like this big, like you
Yeah.
gotta pull them out, like it's real fun. We do all kind of like games and stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some games there. We gonna turn it up, man. We gonna it's gonna be some liquor there. So you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
You know how they get out. My
You
family like to
already.
have a good time. We you know we got a little bit of everybody. You know what I'm saying. We got from policemen to, you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
You
okay.
know everybody. You know what I mean. We got everybody, man. Policemen to like you know some real high people and just some regular old folks. Your drunk
Re-
uncle on the your drunk yeah your drunk uncle on the barbecue grill and everybody kicking the same man like real
Hey,
deal real for real.
yes, sir. Hey, but I wanted to I didn't get to talk about this last week. But your
What's up?
boy, I got an opportunity to get up in a chicken suit, bro.
Who?
A chicken suit. Your boy was a chicken, bro.
That's what I thought you said, bro. That's what I thought you said, bro. No way. What? What?
Bro, I was a chicken in a chicken suit. Bro, I feel like at this point in my life, bro,
Talk to me.
I'm I'm doing all side missions.
That's it. That's it.
All side missions. Like I
My
feel
boy
like
having fun. That's
I
it.
feel like the game is complete. So you
Most
got to
definitely.
go back. So you know we play Red Dead Redemption. We spent some time on that.
Oh yeah.
You going to fight the dude, you got to go do your thing, and on your way it's a damn door in distress. So what you do? You stop, do that, and then while you on your way doing that, something else pop up. So you got to do that, and by the time you know it, you done spent the hour on side missions, bro.
Right. Ain't got no
So
money.
I ain't got no ends. No
No end,
ends.
but you done helped everybody.
You done helped everybody. So like
Can't do that.
right now I'm on that. That's where I'm at now.
That's what's up.
There was another picture I wanted to show.
But that's hilarious, bro.
Bro, I in
So,
the
but
crazy,
hold on.
yeah.
We're not gonna gloss over this.
Okay,
What's the context? What were you doing? Where were you at?
okay.
And
All
how
right,
much chicken did you get for free?
all right. So, peep game. There's a restaurant in Chapel Hill, right?
Okay.
So Chapel Hill neighbors the would you say the college. So it's right
Right.
there where the college is at. Uh, they were doing a program at the school to promote them coming, nearby.
Okay.
So I'm over there talking to the owners and stuff like I knew them. Like, yo, I'm chopping it up with them. We having a good time. And I mentioned to him, I was like, I bet y'all ain't got no chicken suits down there. And they were like, actually we do have different things where, we do chicken suits, and people dress in them, and it's a good time. So I was like, let your boy get down. And they was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, let your boy get down in the chicken suit." So she was like, "Well, we don't have one right now, but when we get one, we'll give you a call." And one faithful Thursday, I got that phone call that the following Thursday, which was last Thursday, they were having an event in the parking lot, and they needed your boy to slide through in the chicken suit.
I'm done, bro. So
Oh,
you was basically just you was entertainment. You was just having fun.
entertainment. I was taking pictures with the kids.
That's
I
what's
was
up.
dancing. Uh, there's one video on my IG where it's in the college town, so the frat showed up.
Oh yeah, I
The
bet.
so they had your boy out there running a route. I ran a little hot route, you know what I'm saying? They threw a football. He overthrew me, so I didn't catch it, but you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, we was out
Jax,
there.
is there video proof?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get it
You
up.
ain't gotta find it now. I'm just saying you ain't gotta
Okay.
find it now.
Nah, I
Don't just be
go
saying you
if
get
y'all watching
overthrown
if
now.
y'all go
Or
if
was your
y'all watching
legs not
this,
moving up the par?
if y'all watching this, go to my IG after the show, obviously, and check out the Jackson the Chicken Suit. It's a good
Okay?
time, bro.
I'm about to
I
watch
and
it
I
too,
think
man.
you know what I'm saying. I'm about to open up, and how you do the highlights on your Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
about to do a highlights now of just straight side missions. If I go on a
Oh, that'll
side
be dope.
mission, I'm uploading it.
That'll
Um,
be dope.
yeah. So yeah, man. The boy was in the chicken suit, man. It was a good
That's what's
time.
up, man.
Everybody had fun. So there's really nothing that your boy won't do, like for real, for real.
I
So
mean, you supposed to be bro. You supposed to. You supposed to be like that, man, bro. You like you said, game over, man. You not game over, but the mission is
the
complete.
mission is done. The missions
The
are
mission is
done, bro.
complete. You situated. It's side mission time, man. You really on a vacation, man. This is vacation, like constant. You know what I mean?
Bro, crazy work, crazy work.
Yeah, that was dope,
Uh,
man. That's dope.
yes, sir, yes, sir. So, go ahead and we need to talk about our sponsor for the day.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
we
and I
got
actually need to get with them for real, man, because I know what it is.
okay.
They leave it up to you. I need to take pictures and all that kind of stuff and do more. I need to get more, take more and do my own. What's
Okay.
name? Because they're having a Black Friday sale right now. I do have my stuff up here. You know what I'm saying? So I
Okay, you
do have
got
my
it.
stuff
Go.
with. Oh
There,
yeah, I definitely got my
there you
stuff with
go.
me. I definitely
Okay.
got it with me.
Yes, sir.
But right now they got a Black Friday sale, man. 50% off, man. Hit the site. Um, actually put in the PG the Hustler code, and you'll get 60% off. You know what I'm saying? Go right now. Go ahead. Hit w.gg. 50% off, man. You already know what it is. Jitterless energy, man. We have hydro flavors, like hydration flavors. It's all natural. No jitters. Check it out, man. It's so much stuff on there. It's so many different products. Uh, Actually, we still gotta. I wanted to give some out on the what's the names for Christmas. We got to get with people because the guests.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna
yeah, we're gonna
canvas
talk
all our
about that.
yeah, I'll canvas all our guests and
Okay,
get their addresses.
and I'm gonna throw some. I want to throw some in for the guests. I'm gonna throw some samples in for the guests. So what me and Jackson's kind of talking about is that all the guests that came on here, man, we're gonna be sending out some Christmas stuff to y'all, man. And it's gonna be through some of our through our sponsors or from our sponsors. So
Yes, sir.
always, as y'all know, man, go ahead and go to blackmoneymedialive.com, man. Hit the hamburger stack. Y'all don't know that's the three lines at the top. You know what I'm saying? That drop down. You know what I'm saying? That drop all the way down. You can go to the Redeployment, it's collections. Go to Redeployment Podcast. Check out the merch, man. We got the I Love You shirt. We got the classic shirt. And this week coming up, it'll be December 1st. So you know what time it is. the ugly sweater will be dropping. I have been messing with it. I have been messing around with different designs, and the ugly sweater will be dropping.
Ooh,
And we
dog, I
got
can't
one
wait.
for ya.
I can't wait, bro.
We got
Hey,
one for ya.
great job, man. I appreciate that, man.
You already know we try to do dope stuff, man. I'm actually going to, when y'all check this out, if y'all do check other pages, a lot of that stuff is going to be redone. My kids have a page on there for their little club, for their clothes that they sell and stuff.
Oh, word.
It's a community website, man. So check us out, man. Grab some stuff, man, and then support, man.
Support the team, man, while we supporting veterans out here, while we trying to give the game out. So that's why we created this podcast. So, hey, without further ado, man, we got this great guy on. We always had great guests, but this man, he
Every time.
was one of my OGs. You feel me? Like one of the dudes I looked up to, and kind of taught me the game around there. You know what I'm saying? This was my Herbert Field phase. So you remember Turkey and Japan was a little wild. When I finally got to Florida, I was able to settle down some. And then I met some strong black leaders to help me get through the game. So everybody, welcome my boy, Big Blue. What's happening with you, man? How you feeling?
What's up, man? I'm doing good. How about y'all, bro?
Man, good,
Chilling,
good,
man.
good.
Chilling.
What you got going for Thanksgiving, man? What's your plans?
Man, I'm just gonna chill around here. I got the family, here in Pensacola, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna be going house to house. I'm house hopping. You
Oh,
know how
hey,
that goes.
Hey,
you in the
I'm playing.
that's the holiday I know right there.
Yeah, yeah,
House hopping.
all right. So,
yeah.
Blue, listen, tell me what's the best way to get out of a house so you can hit another house? Because it's a strategy.
You gotta have that cell phone on you. Make sure it's on silent. Check it. So you gotta walk out real quick and say, "Hey, I
Ah!
gotta dip out. I got something going." Hey, that's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
so you
just
hit
keep it on silent.
with the bat phone act
Yeah,
exit. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
You check it the first time you go outside, you come back in, then wait a few minutes, then look at it. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Family ain't gonna get mad when you don't come back. You just tell them you're gonna be back. Hey, you showed your face, you gave everybody hugs, and you know what I'm saying? Look, you bought something with you. You bring something with you. You can't
That
get charged
part.
with dipping out.
That part right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That part right there. Always bring something, because ain't nobody
That's
gonna
it,
be mad when you leave.
man.
So,
Especially if it's a bottle.
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah.
A bottle or
They gonna be
to
happy
go
to see you go.
or to go play.
He left the bottle? Crack it open.
Yeah, they ain't gonna say nothing.
So on average, how many houses you got to hit?
Probably only about 3. It
Oh,
ain't that
okay,
many. It ain't that
okay,
many.
okay. So that's a good little
Yeah.
amount. You know what I'm saying? Dip
Nice.
in and dip out. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but shoot, man, welcome to the show. Thank you for accepting the call, and you actually signed up to come on pretty quick. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love on that. But before we get going real heavy, we want to know why you chose to come in the Air Force. What was the situation surrounding you coming in? We like to call this segment the drop. So
Mm.
just drop in and tell us what was going on, what was the life like, what year you came in, just anything. Did your recruiter lie to you? Did he promise you stuff? Like give us all the juice.
Hey, I say 10th grade year. Your boy high school just wasn't. It wasn't fun unless you were getting in trouble.
Okay.
So
Okay.
long, just to wrap the high school thing up, 10th grade pretty much got me in the point where, man, you ain't gonna graduate. So got into football, but it was my Latin class that actually got me thinking about the Air Force when everybody was going around the room and the teacher was like, So what are y'all gonna be planning? Or y'all seeing here? Like, what are y'all gonna do after high school? Everybody talking about college. I knew that wasn't on there, and I said sports. I say I gotta have damn grades first. So
Yeah.
everybody was saying this, and then I heard one dude say, "I'm going in the Army. I'm going in the Army, Navy, this and that." I said, "Hell, Air Force sound good." I just say I'm going to Air Force, and I had to stick to it. But everybody
Okay.
like the Air Force, it's hard as hell to get in there. And I, you know me, I ain't take the ass bath. I ain't do none of that. I was raw
So you
and
said you was going with no prep.
no prep.
Okay.
And what pushed me to go was truthfully, I graduated at 17, and the Air Force recruiter was not at our school. It was always the Marines, Army. They were there every day. They were damn near in the locker rooms during football season. So we knew, I'll say, but the Air Force don't never come around. I say, what? I wonder why, but they were like, they don't need to come. Like they, they represent themselves. Like you just, it's what you see and what you hear is the truth. Like they the best brand. So what I did was I said, I'm gonna go tell them I wanted to go in and took the ass bath. And they said, well, yeah, you did good. You can, they told me what I can do. And I went home and told my mom and dad, I said, hey, can you sign this paperwork for me to go in? And that was it. Like 6 months after high school, I was gone. I ain't want to be I'll say that nigga on the couch.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I ain't want to be in my mom and dad house really a day longer after high school because I knew how that go. You get stuck. And you don't never get off that couch and you just want to, do something. And I knew staying here around that time because it was 96 to 97. During them times there, bro, it was free. It was a lot of shit going on. So
Yeah.
I decided to do that and just get away from here. A lot of my partners from around here, we all got those partners that street life was calling them.
Oh yeah.
It was calling me too. And I just said, no, I'm gonna do that and get the hell up out of here. And that's what I did. I was like, man, I got to do something to like at least let my mom and dad see me do something.
Right.
But luckily, I ended up getting my first duty station was here at Herbert Field, close by at Herbert Field. So I can say I kind of came, back home.
Okay. Now, when you came to Herbert Field, how often did you go back up to Pensacola, where your family was?
Shit, every weekend. You gotta think. This when it was before social media and all that, bro. You get it how you live back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking. Hey, it was a lot going on, and Fort Walton was okay. They had a few spots you had to go out to Destin and stuff to really, party back then. But Pensacola, it was wide open. So yeah, every weekend I was coming back. Shit, damn near. Well, first I didn't have a car for the first couple months, but once I got that car, yeah, it was damn near every weekend was a must.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Was you taking some of the guys you met on base? You taking them back to the crib too?
let me tell you, the first person I brought back to Pensacola was my supervisor. Hey, again, the Air Force and the military and the whole was different back then, dog. And to be honest, my supervisor who I, brought back and man, he chilled with me. He was the one that pretty much taught me how it was going to go the rest of my career. That dude, when you come out of test school, they talking about, you, yes, sir, no, sir, this and all like that. First thing he told me was, man, don't call me sir or sergeant, call me fish. I say, okay.
Okay.
And that kind of threw me back because I'm all like, damn, that's against what they told me. But
Right.
the thing is, we got cool, but he knew how to separate work and that outside life.
Okay.
And me and him could go party and do whatever, but if I come back and get, to the point where I don't want to do shit or I'm slacking, he give me that paperwork. And that's why I learned early. Friendship don't mean shit when it comes to when it's business and we talking about the the mission and everything else. He wasn't with that. So that's why I learned how to separate the two. But we
Man,
had some good times though.
yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Now, so you did your first base back at the crib. Uh, how many other bases have you been to?
Actually, only 3. Well, I did Herbert the first couple years, and I had to get up out of there. I was like, man, they trying to work my ass to death. When you the person who got the experience and know everything in that job, they abuse it, boy. They had my ass working. I was actually working. I know you probably remember hazmat. That's why I
Yeah.
was working. I was the only airman there. I had I had 2 tech sergeants and a master. They never came out that office. Everything, it was a one-man show with me.
Wow.
And I said, they ain't finna kill me. So a partner of mine that's like, my close friend, he actually had just got to Herbert like around about my second year there. He had just came from Korea. And he told me, he said, man, put in for a short tour and get up out of here. And then you can just, pick wherever you want as a follower. So I said, okay. And I did that. So I did 3 years at Herbert. Well, 4 years at Herbert. Then I did my year in Osan. Came back, went to Eglin. I did 13 years at Eglin. And then from there, the unit shut down. So I got orders to Hill in Utah. And then I was a superintendent out there in Utah at Hill. And then I came back when I met you was when I came back to Herbert, but some people didn't know, but I was back on the humanitarian when I came back to Herbert. That's why I came back to Herbert.
Got you. Yeah, I didn't know that either. So how was Korea and how was Hill compared to Herbert Field and being close to home?
Truthfully, Korea was the best assignment I had out of every assignment.
Wow.
That 1 year in Korea, that was 2002. This matter of fact, I was there when 9/11 went down. But I'm gonna tell you, even before that happened, and even after that happened, bruh, Korea was like, I tell anybody that was like, because I was already a staff select. I was 22. I told people, I say, bro, that was my college right there. That was pretty much, Korea was like college, if you know what I mean. Everything about the wild nights and all, you name it, Korea. And I can say Korea was my best assignment, but Hill was the place I actually went to. And I wanted to retire there because I got the West Coast with Las Vegas not far away, Cali not that far away, and driving distance now. I actually wanted to retire in Utah, and I was gonna think of trying to get the layout of Cali and all like that just to see. But that's why I was gonna probably end up retiring was out there on the West Coast.
Now, the one thing about the West Coast, and I know PG lived there for a while too. I love the West Coast for the sports because you could watch the sports all day and it's not taxing.
Yeah.
That 8:00 game came on at like 4:30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where we trying to stay up on the East Coast and wait and watch these games, man.
Yeah. It's early over there.
It's early, man.
So I know PG know about that. Like,
that's all Jax took from it was the sports.
Hey, that was it.
That's funny. That's funny because that's not even something I think about when I think about the West Coast.
What you think about the West Coast, Pete?
The weather.
Oh, the weather.
That too.
What? Yeah.
The weather was nice.
Now I was in Utah, so I didn't have that Cali weather like PG did, but
Utah, it was raining.
Yeah, it was just, I would say dry, like desert type, still kind of close to Vegas, but just colder. Like, of course,
A
it was
little
snowing and
colder,
everything
okay.
else. So yeah, we got that. We got the real strong winter weather out there. That cold weather when it
The,
came to
Mo-
that, but it's still, it was straight. I mean, I know
the
the first
Mormons
time it
try to get
snowed
you. The
was
Mormons
that.
try to the Mormons try to get you out there.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this: what y'all hear about Mormons and think about Mormons ain't what it is, doc.
Well, I was on the
I
West, so I kind of know a little bit
yeah.
about how they get
I can
out.
say I met some Mormons who got down that was drinking, smoking.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
they have
I'm gonna tell
multiple
you,
wives sometimes, bro.
bruh.
They
I'm
go
gonna tell you,
crazy. They go crazy, Jax.
the only difference is, you hear about them and you talk about them like they like, you think like them. You talking about these folks like they aliens or something, like a different being, but they just got their own community. But when I got out there, I said, well, I ain't never met none because I was in Salt Lake and everything, and I never really ran across none until I became superintendent. They said, well, we're gonna have an officer too that's gonna be over this with you. And they was like, yeah, we're gonna send Captain. His name was Jurgensen, but I remember they said, well, you're gonna have to watch yourself because he's LDS. And like all the stuff, like you probably be watching in the office and talking about, he's real. That dude was cool as hell, bro. Look, I remember watching, no lie, Menace to Society on my computer in the office. He heard it and said, "What you watch? Is that Menace to Society?" I say, "What?" He said, "Yeah, bro."
Bro, wait, you watch that? You watch Menace to Society at work, dog?
Yeah. Hey, when them office doors can close and then you got blinds and they got to come in and knock first, bro, it be slow sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I can
That's
say
what's up.
I did that. Some people say, man, how you watching that at work, bro? I did my job though. I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah.
bust my ass. So when I had that downtime, if I wasn't going over packages, doing EPRs and all that stuff, I was chilling, bro.
Man, that's one thing I must say. When you came to Herbert, and that's when we met you, bro. I think you was over at Kits at the time, and we was
Yeah,
having exercises and all that. So we get augmentee to work at the Kits,
yeah.
and everybody wanted to know what shift Blue was on because they already know what time it was.
Yeah,
We're gonna work hard,
yeah,
and we're gonna push these pallets out, but we
yeah.
gonna chill when it's time to chill. So how are you able to keep that and also keep like leadership off of your back from doing that with us?
Well, at the time, I could say I was already like that, but I was always, again, I learned from my first supervisor. He took care of people first.
Yeah.
So that always was in me, but he also taught me we got to get this mission done first or the job done first. Then we can do what we want to do. And if leadership see us not doing, at least if they try to get on us, hey, the job already done. It's kind of hard for leadership. I mean, they can still say what they want to. And I believe that I'll let my people do what I feel is going to be good for their morale. And when they come to work, I'll take that ding on them reports. I'll take the mark down on the EPR because guess what? My troops busting ass and doing their job. They gonna get put in for packages. I don't care. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
When I came to Herbert Field, like I said, I came on a humanitarian, man. My dad was terminally ill with cancer, and by that time, I didn't care nothing about nothing but taking care of people because at the point of my life, I could have been angry and did all that, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna still make sure people get taken care of, and whatever happened, happened. And trust me, what you didn't see was, man, I was going up there upstairs to that leadership office a lot, dog, a lot behind them saying, well, this and we need to get this done. Like I went against them on a lot of stuff, but again, I knew my shit too. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be for my people first, and I'm gonna be for what's right. Whether that's like you trying to put some stuff in my section, and I say, hell no, that's just what it is. If you're gonna write me, hey, you're gonna give me a letter of counseling or a reprimand, okay. It ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna take my stripe away. And that was the main thing, man.
Yeah. So at what point were you ever striving to get to like chief or senior or anything like that? And if so, at what point did you feel like it wasn't gonna happen?
Actually, I was set up for it when I got the Hill. That's why I wanted to stay out there. Our commander actually was our squadron commander was actually well, when I met him, I actually knew him from Korea. He was a lieutenant back then, so he already knew me. And long story with that, to make it shorter, I got there in October as a master sergeant. I was one of 3 master sergeants in the section. They had 2 seniors that was also there at the time doing the superintendent job. One was about to replace the other. I was there from October. So for those 2 months, I worked in the Mobags, bust my ass. I actually knew about Mobags, so I kind of revamped a little bit. Left out for Christmas vacation for the holiday and came back in January, and they told me, yeah, the commander appointed you as superintendent. So with that meant that I had to do my job, which was make sure I got all the, the boxes checked as far as to go senior. And I did, but like God worked, that's when I found out my dad was sick. And so during that time, they look at progression. They look at how you went from this, okay, you was a section, an NCOIC, a section chief. Oh, now you're a superintendent. They see that progression, and that's what the commander wanted, so I can get E8. But it just so happened when I had to come back to Herbert, I went from being superintendent to a damn NCOIC. Not but senior, being a senior NCO, but I was a section chief.
Oh, section chief. Yeah.
So basically that progression went from here to damn, all they're gonna see is, he got demoted. And to be honest though, to look at the leadership we had when I met you at and during that time, wasn't shit. To be honest, I can say that then. I can say it now. I don't care. They weren't shit. That's why I was butting heads with them so much, and that's why too. Like, remember you just said the question was why everybody wanted to be on the shift I was on, because really it wasn't rebelling. It was just, man, y'all don't give a damn about us, the morale or nothing. I do.
Yeah.
Remember now, we think back. Remember, we had a suicide in the squad and all like that. That's the first time I ever been in a squad that actually had an actual suicide, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that was all a part of leadership. Yeah. Failing. Yeah. So I don't care what problems you had, dog. You come on my shift, no matter what, or you come to my section and work for me, you ain't finna have no problem. Yeah. That's just what it was, because I was going through problems. They just didn't know it. Like I said, my dad was dying. They didn't know that.
How often, because I feel like you were still at work a lot, how often did you go and take care of your dad? If you was
Bro, when you on a humanitarian, that's your thing first and foremost is you taking care of that terminally ill person. Right. Leadership there didn't feed us. So when I was staying home or, had to go to my dad's appointment with him and all like that, they want to hit me up saying, well, Sergeant Blue, we were looking for you. And it basically made me not trust them and not communicate with them. So a lot of times, dog, I ain't going to say it happened a lot. I would let my people know the section, like, I'm going to let my people that work for me know that I'm not going to be there. But I just never told leadership. And I told my troops, like, hey, leadership call, just tell them to have them call my cell phone. But I never told them I was going to, because y'all know why I'm here already. Yeah. But y'all wanted to get everything out of me as far as, like, work my ass and make sure I'm at work. But you ain't asking me not one time how your dad doing or how this doing, how this going. Yeah. So I just stopped giving a damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I tell anybody, dog, if you looking at trying to be somewhere, I don't care if you a damn office manager or whatever, bro, take care of your people. Everything else gonna work out, you know.
Yeah. Because one of the things you put on here that you wanted to talk about, and I think it's a good jump off point, is how important leadership is. And so, can you expound on maybe the stuff that they didn't take care of you, but you took care of your folks? So, what is a couple keys that you could give to somebody listening that may be a leader in whatever section they're in about things they need to be doing as a good leader?
Well, first, if you already in a leadership position, if you've never been a follower or somebody who worked with somebody to see how they, because you know, me, you, PG, y'all, we done had cats that we done looked up to, whether male or female. We done had mentors, and I actually chose mine. And you know, like I said, my first supervisor and a couple other people along the way that I met, chiefs and all like that. I looked at how they did business, and that's what I wanted to be like. So when I became a supervisor, that's when you start being a leader and starting to be part of the leadership. You know, that's when I could say, if you want to be a great leader, do the shit that you telling your truth to do. Make sure you do that and you've done it. And you know how to do it before you tell them to do anything. Cause that's where it started. Like, I mean, I can't really remember back when that happened. Like when you said you got augmented, we was like working, doing kits. But I know I'm not gonna tell you or anybody else that's over there working my shift to get out there and make sure all this shit happening. I ain't done it myself. If I ain't got my gloves on out there with you, strapping down pallets and all that, I'm not a leader. Because I'm trying to tell you to do a job that I ain't doing and that I can't show you the right way to do it. That's why I'm fucking up right there, because I'm telling you to do something that I ain't even taught you or showed you how to do.
Yeah.
A leader gonna make sure they take that bump too, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I ain't never had where something happened. I threw a troop under the bus and said, oh, well, it was because of them. I don't know why that happened. I'm going to take that.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down and close that door and tell that person who fucked up, let me talk to you. Now we're going to have that talk, but I'll take care of that in-house. That's just like with your family. You don't want to put everything out there in the open, and they're going to trust you when they understand that they can come to you about shit and they know that you lead by example.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I didn't know everything, but I knew I can get the answer, and I'm like, okay, shit. Hold on, let me check on that. Like, people act like they scared to, like, not know shit. They just want to lie and do. Nah, bro. Like, leadership come with just that, man. You done been there, done that. Now you got to step up and show that shit. Like, you know, leaders gonna fuck up too. You know, I can get out there and, you know, probably do something wrong, but I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna own that. But you know, like I know, it's a lot of them that don't do that. They don't own their shit.
Yeah.
They just want to put it on you and just be like, oh, well, that was on them. They didn't get, because you know how that shit, remember what was the big thing then for us was training, right?
Your training was big.
How the training records look. Bro, I made sure if you didn't have that shit in your training records, you're not touching. You know, because that saves you. Of course, it's going to save me, but it saves you because I'm going to make sure you got that in your training records. And if I got you doing something that you ain't signed off on, shit, we both in the wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a leader just gonna make sure they there. You know what I'm saying? And for their people.
Yeah. Okay, that's good, man.
You know?
That's good. Oh, I do want to ask. So we all have a one mutual person. PG know him. You know him. Is my good friend Cotton. Do you got any good funny stories about Cotton?
Damn, man, Cotton. Bro,
right.
That dude was a character.
Character ain't the word, bro. I'm trying to think like, well, man, even with Cotton, bro, like, I'll say this about Cotton, me included. Sometimes you look at a person and say, damn, bro, you made it through. Hot, hey. Cotton was there. Hey, Cotton was one of them.
Like, man, you made
bro.
We
That's one I can say like that. You got guys back in the day, man. He was like, man, tell me about this. Like, bro, I couldn't. That's how I look at it. I couldn't.
Yeah. He and the reason, because that's Cotton is how I met PG, because we playing video games and stuff together.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, it's a real small world.
yeah,
And me and you, we met, but I ran into somebody you play softball with while I was
yeah,
doing substitute teaching. So
yeah.
being that it's a small world like that, like who all have you kind of ran into, or which? Nah, I'll ask you this: what is your tactic to making sure everything stay locked into place? Because you just never know where somebody's gonna be, or you're gonna run into somebody. Like, for me, I try not to close any doors or burn any bridges. Do you have
Mm-hmm.
anything like that?
Well, I didn't want to like burn any bridges or so. Like,
Yeah.
mm, I can't say I really had where I burnt any bridges.
Uh-huh.
If I always just had this mentality, man, and it's not like being an asshole because people who know me know I ain't like that. But if I ain't fuck with you then, I don't fuck with you now. So I ain't finna fuck. So it's like,
right.
That's real.
you
That's
know,
real.
but I know the way I am, I can run into anybody, pass, pray, like, besides like, like I talked about with the leadership and all like that. But anybody else, like far as that I know that I run across, like we always were good. And if I saw them or if it was something I could go back and like ask them for stuff, like especially the military community, we all got the same mutual friends and that's like all of us. But with you meeting JT, the softball community, believe it or not, is the same way. Like, bro, you'd be surprised the circles and the people that just play softball, they everywhere. So
Okay.
you have a community of people that play softball, whether even if you're in Michigan, there's guys up that way, like as far as like that play that, we all come together and play on what they call the in U-Trip softball, black circuit, but we all run across each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a small world. And as you can see, when JT hit me up, like I remember I missed the call, but then when I saw that video, and I'm like, man, what the hell? Like, how you know Jack's like that? But it just goes to
Yeah.
show. And JT,
Yeah.
man, JT, that's a good dude, man. Again, I can say he went on that, you know, he came to the team and just getting to know him, dude like to learn. He asked questions and stuff like that, even with softball. And, being a leader with that, I still gotta show him,
Yeah.
But he a
So
real good dude.
tell us about the softball circuit, man. If you I feel like it's one of those sports that, because we was in the military, we kind of got introduced to it. It's a way bigger world. It's way more tournaments and people going
Mm-hmm.
pro, people getting deals, people selling apparel than I thought. Because I
Yeah,
just thought it was just us on base playing other bases. But it's
yeah.
way more bigger than that. How long have you been a part of the softball community, and can you tell us more about it?
The softball thing started um, when I came back to Herbert Field. I was already like in it, like
Okay.
all in it. But I had started, I want to say it was 2010, 2011. And it was funny. I started playing softball when I first was an airman. And I just thought it would like go out there and get a chance to kick it with the people I play with, and they out there drinking beer and all that. And I thought I could probably sneak me in one or two while I'm out there, even though I wasn't like number 18 or 19 back then. But like I say, it was a different era for it back then.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I was all about football and basketball until one night we had a flag football game, and I was with the 728 that the ACS squadron at Eglin. We actually played LRS, and they had a good team, but they weren't better than us. And we beat them in the playoffs. And I ain't gonna say it just was happening like that, but I was the captain of the team. So after the game was over with, I said, look, we played decent, but man, if we keep playing like this, we're gonna get our ass drummed the next game because we shouldn't have been that close. And dude got mad, talking about, man, we just won the game. Why you down and shit that we done did? So me and him pretty much got into it. And it just so happened I had a partner with me there that was in Korea with me. He know how I am. I just looked at the old boy and he, kicking his cleats off, acting like he wanted to do something. And he started walking, and the old boy, I just looked at him, and instead of him trying to hold old boy back, I looked at him, he stepped out the way. And I just said, okay, that's how you feel. And then, he started talking and everything. And then, how the chest get pumped up.
Yeah,
and I said, I'll tell you what. I say, bro, if you got a problem with it, I say, fuck it. You can run the team. I say, hell, I go play softball like them motherfuckers over there. And they was like, it was some guys out there like on the softball field, because the football field on Eglin, if you ever went to Eglin, they got that track. And that was a football field. Next to it was a softball field. And there was some guys over there hitting or whatever. And I said, man, I'll go over there and just play damn softball, like fuck football. And about a couple weeks later, they put a flyer out saying base team tryouts for softball. And I said, shit, man, I can hit a damn softball. Let me go out here and try out. And man, I said, this shit too easy. I went out there and did the week of tryouts. Shit, looked at that damn list. My name wasn't on there. They were like, nah, yeah, you need to try again because you ain't that good.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's what made me start playing softball. Because they said that I didn't make the team, and I said, the hell with this. And I just started working on it and started getting better. I met two guys, dude named Hulk and dude named Brader. They were stationed out there I want to say they was at Eglin. They were security forces guys. But they got me into softball and started teaching me how to hit everything. And shit, I just been working ever since doing that. And then now where I'm at today, once you play, it's just like military, dog. You're going to earn your stripes.
Okay.
And the longer I played, the better I got. The more people I ran across, and the companies start, asking you to, represent them, and that's what I've been doing. So now, like even now, I'm currently with a company, Anarchy. Bags, like I'm with them. They got another sub to be like for a company, Gym Gloves. They do like all the softball gloves and batting gloves. So, if anybody in the softball, make sure, like, hey, get with me on that. But I tell people, bro, it's a fun sport. It's good to go out there and just, man, have fun. And, I did it for a release, man, because especially after dealing with my dad, and then when I lost my mom, I just focused more on softball.
Yeah.
But the better you get at it, I tell people, at first, you're just a consumer. But once you get better, these companies look at you and say, hey, just like any other athlete, when you're good, they're going to want you to represent their brand. And you just got to make sure that you're a good ambassador of the sport.
Nice.
So that's what it is. And I'm happy that people trust me enough to do that because, it ain't a lot of us in this game, to be honest. In softball, I'll tell you right now, it's not a lot. Now, as far as we have the black circuit, which me and JT play on, that's strictly, association that our CEO Clay Dickey made, man, and it's been going on for 10 years now, and it's the best atmosphere you want to be in. Like, imagine a picnic / freaknik / home, actual family reunion, that's what the BSC is, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all here on this. I'll urge y'all to come out to one, man. Like really come out
Okay.
to one.
Okay.
Because you ain't gotta bring nothing but just come out there in the environment. The parking lot, dog, it's like a tailgating party out there. They got vendors, you got your food trucks out there, and we ain't talking regular food, bro. We talking about you got your barbecue man out there. You got your we got a vendor out there that do chicken wraps, dog. But I'm telling you, it's like moonshine, that type of shit.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if you on that prescription like me, you can get them loud packs out there and smoke away. You know, ain't no tripping with that either. Like I say, man, but it's a great environment out there.
That's what's
Now,
up.
I've watched a couple of some videos, especially the ones that you post. Man, it don't seem like y'all really playing for real because somebody get up to bat and then they just smack their mug over the fence.
And just walk
Or
off with the dugout.
it just falls like, or they'll smack it in a certain way where dude just, grab it off the ground and throw them out. Like, it
Yeah.
don't it don't seem like the base squadron softball that we played where it
No,
wasn't
that's
that
lower
good.
to the base, and no knock on them because there's guys that I know that play military ball that's from Herbert Field now that are good kids that play, and they can probably be playing up one day. But if you put it on the plane of like the conference level and what we play, the base team is going to be more like down here versus where we at now.
Oh.
You know, so you can work your way up because it's some military guys, a couple that actually play at the conference level. That's the higher level. You
Okay.
know, because you got basically the way you do it is you'll say you got the rec type ball, then you
Yep.
have like your lower, like what we call like the D&E, but it's mostly we call it more like the rec division. But once you get higher, then we got what we call like the more like the conference, and that's
Go
when
ahead,
it's
go ahead and
like
tell him, Blue, man. Y'all professional, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
y'all
You
it's
watching
basically like being a
professional game.
professional, but it's just softball. It's just
Okay.
softball. It's
It,
like how you go out and play and just have fun, and you can just go out there and play. You ain't got to worry about no jersey. When you play on the conference, it's more like suit and tie. Everybody matching. Everybody got
oh,
because now you got a sponsor that's like paying for everything. So when he paying for
oh,
everything, you got to go out there and perform, and you got to look the part too.
certain
So
etiquette. Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
if you
again,
follow baseball, period. Baseball has
yeah,
a certain etiquette about it overall. And
right,
softball is in that realm too. Like that whole
right.
sport, like it's a certain my auntie did that with what I'm saying, did the like I don't know if she went as high as you did, but she played like city like softball for years. Like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she traveled, went different places. So
If she
like
if she was
I'm learning
traveling,
on the inside with you explaining this to me. I'm learning what she went through because I was younger and didn't
yeah,
understand. I was a kid when I watched her do this. You know what
yeah.
I'm
If she
saying?
was
And
traveling, then she was up there.
yeah, she was going out of
She
stuff. They
was
was
up there.
going out. Her friends still, the people that's still alive, they still kick it
Mhm.
today. Like they
Yeah,
will get together. It's like a bro, like he talking about, like it's a
yeah,
brother. I called them
yeah,
my aunties and uncles, bro. Like that's how
yeah,
tight
wow.
they was
yeah.
when I
It just
grew up
it
with them.
never
Like
it never go away, dog. Like it's a
yeah,
family. The softball community is like a family, whether you like the person or not. You still a family because we all in it. We all play,
mm-hmm.
and I think once you get to a certain point too, knowing that you can actually profit and make money from it too, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
now you can just sell a product and know that you get commission off of it and just sitting there. I'm like, hell yeah, I can do that. Who wouldn't want to do that and have fun and go out there and play? And like me, I mean, hell, I'm older now, so I'm more about the money aspect than playing, but I can still go out there and play and just have fun if I want to.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's just a bigger market now than it was. Cause back then it wasn't like really because again, social media
Yeah.
bring everybody to the table. When back
Okay.
then they had this like website, it was like called Old Scout, then another one it was like softballs. I can't remember what it was, but you go on there and you just type. It look like a damn old message thread that you got to go down. Dog, that shit,
HTML.
bruh. It was old. It was old school. But now you can make a video and get put on now, like just
That's
hitting a
dope.
softball and be like, damn, that motherfucker hit it. Next thing you know, you got somebody calling you saying, hey, come play.
That's
Wow.
nice. That's
Wow.
nice.
How far have you been playing softball? I mean, did you play have y'all traveled like overseas or just
I haven't.
stateside or like that?
My partner, man, my best friend Flip, he's worldwide with it. Like he go everywhere. But I've only been like stateside. I haven't been overseas to play. But it's softball over there too. Like they got tournaments like in Barcelona they just had out there. You name it, dog. It's softball everywhere, but you actually for us, you can travel. Like I done been to Vegas, Cincinnati, uh, Connecticut,
Mm.
Texas. I mean, you name it. They got softball everywhere you can think of, bro. Like for the BSC, we got the Midwest Association. So like the Midwest is like Ohio. Like I mean, far as that division, they
Yeah.
play out there like in Ohio, but you got the Midwest guys, so they'll play like tournaments in Cincinnati. They'll play Chicago, places like that. It's everywhere.
Dang. They need to make softball Olympic sport, man. We'd love to see
I
you out
said
there.
that along. I said that a while ago. I also said they need to televise it because you got, you got if you can get out there and play cornhole and they actually put that on ESPN, why not televise softball? I mean, of course, you're
Bro,
gonna have to mute a lot of shit, but
I seen a wiffle ball tournament, bro,
yeah,
on
Man,
ESPN.
yeah.
if
So
I
I
could
know.
see two people standing up there slapping each other, I should be able to watch
Ah,
Yeah.
professional softball
You're
game,
right.
bro.
You're
And
right.
that's period point
hey,
blank.
Yeah.
bro, they be coming for the.
Bro,
And
I'm
they be
Bro, I
jiggling
ain't
flabbergasted
gonna
that
that that's
lie.
boy.
even. I'm flabbergasted that that's even a literal program. Like you could, at one point, you could just turn on and flip the cable and find it.
Yeah.
Like
But the
just
funny
on.
Huh?
part is you're not gonna turn away from it once you see it though.
No,
Nah,
you
you
got to
not.
see it. You got to
That
see it
You
too.
gotta see
You
it
got
too,
to
my
see it.
boy.
yeah.
Got to see it too.
Yeah. That's
You got to
that's
see it
why
too.
that's why I can see why it's televised and on there and it's big and it's actually growing bigger. Uh with softball, believe it or not, they actually televised softball back in the day, like in the late 70s. They televised, they had it on CBS, ESPN, you
Mm.
Right.
know, and that's like, that was back in the day, but I guess with the game changing, I think even now we have a social media page now. Like you can just click on the link because they have a link now where you can watch it live, but it ain't the same. Everybody's streaming now, so whether it's even if it is something that you can stream from your phone, you can pull it up on your smart TV now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I do think that it should be televised though, because the money that's in softball and the guys that play, because a lot of guys that have played baseball, they turn and come play softball and they see it's different. Like it's hard to hit that softball.
Right.
You can still have a
Ah.
mechanic. I want to say it was a draft not too long ago in Vegas. They had Jose Canseco and his brother Oz out there, and Manny Ramirez was out there hitting. And I think Manny Ramirez and crossed over. They got like a batting glove line with him now. Like everybody get into the softball thing, man.
Wow,
Now let me
man.
ask you this real quick: is y'all? Because I'm sure back like my people's, is y'all's co-ed or is it just you just men and then y'all have women team or is y'all's co-ed?
If like I said, it all depends, lower level, rec and all like that. But usually it's just men and women division. They have
Okay.
that. So you'll
Because
have a conference men, women, but they do have where they'll have a co-ed where it's like the upper, like you got to be at a certain ranking to be on like the major co-ed team, and they'll actually play that after we play like the World Series and all that's done. They'll do that too during the year.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Because I remember
Yeah.
seeing female softball on ESPN and
Yep.
like in the 90s. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it lately. I
Yeah.
remember it used to be popular in the late 90s. I'm dating myself, but in the late 90s it used to be
Yeah.
popular. Late in early 2000s it was popular on ESPN. Anytime you could flip and you see them pitching that.
Yeah, and that's you know,
they throwing some heat.
with fast pitch, see with women, that's the thing. They actually have women slow pitch too now. So
Oh,
men slow pitch and women slow pitch, but you also when you say women's softball, like on ESPN, it's gonna be like they got the pride thing now where they're the women who were playing college ball now they can play in the Pride League where they do the fast pitch. But it's fast pitch women. They do modified leagues for guys, but for anything for men, it's gonna be slow pitch.
man, that's what's up, man. I'm happy that you came on, man. I feel like you really gave us some good game here, man. Where if you was to give you a little where people can find you, you want to plug yourself, plug anything you're doing as we get ready to close out.
I'll say the easiest thing, man, you can get me on I know Facebook and Instagram, but you can look me up, William Blue. I don't really like if you hit me up looking for William, you ain't gonna find me. Like it's but you can usually find me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm not really on, like I said, that TikTok and all that shit. Y'all can have that. But if you want, like I say, anything as far as softball stuff, man, you can just hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. Just ask the question. I'll tell you right now, if you don't really know me and you just hit me up saying, hey, what's this going for or that, I'm not going to reply back. At least say, what's up? How you doing? Like, I'm such and such. Bro, that formal shit, like, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna respond back to somebody I don't know and they just asking the question and they ain't even saying who they are. Like, I don't know you. So, you know, it's not going to be where you think, well, okay, it's softball related, so I'm going to just hit them up softball. Why? Okay, well, at least tell me who you are. Because if I don't know you and I just see you pop up and I read my messages and I see you just asking, well, what's this? I'm looking for that. Like, okay, well, who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. If I hit you up and I'm trying to see, man, how can I do this podcast thing? I'm gonna say, hey, I'm such and such, man. I see you do this, man. It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna tell you something like greet you or something, bro. Like, be respectful. But you be surprised, dog. There's a lot of people that right now probably say, damn, Blue ain't never hit me back. Well, that's why. That's why. It's simple.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't deal with it either, man. I feel
that's
you on
real.
that. I definitely can feel that.
Yes, sir. PG, you got any closing comments as we get ready to wrap up?
Nah, man. Y'all just keep on, man, supporting, man. Check the show out, man. Go ahead and browse, man. Skip on over to blackmoneymedialive.com, man. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Redeployment Podcast, man. Get some merch in it. Get some merch, you know what I'm saying, up out of there. Keep looking for the ugly sweater, man. I'm gonna release it. I'm gonna give it to Jackson in a couple days. Let him get it so y'all can go on ahead and get it ordered before, so you can get there before Christmas, so you can flex it on Christmas Day. Like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can you come down like, where my presents at? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you
yes,
go
sir.
ahead and hit W Energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Gentlest Energy Blend, man. They got their own special thing. It's like a science to them over there. You know what I'm saying? How they mix the natural energy in, no jitters, keep you going all day. I definitely stand by it. It's not something I'm just talking about. Like, I do take it. You know what I'm saying? I mess with it. Right now, 50% off. You know what I'm saying? Whole site. Check it out.
Yes, sir. And Blue, I got one more question, man. We looking through these pictures, man. It looked like you did nice work back in the day. That was you growing up, and then that's you, old man. How was
Yeah.
you able to keep the gold grill through the whole career?
They were permanent. You gotta take care of them. That's it. Like,
Oh, okay.
um, to be honest, man, and you know how it was. People don't really understand unless you was there. I mean, I had to stand in front of full bird colonels and give briefings, and I
Yeah, I
never shied
see.
away from I can say my.
Cause you
It's
over
kind of hard
here.
to even call it a grill dog because I'm so used to it.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
your
It don't
teeth.
even. I don't even really acknowledge it. So when I'm talking to somebody, when it came to even that, but it was just being professional. Like a lot of them were probably thrown back about it, but I never had anybody ever question it. I think the only time it really came to be something was when I came back from Korea and I came back to Eglin, and the first shirt, he saw me and he know that I was gonna be the new NCO for that section at the time. The first thing he said was, "I'm gonna need you to go to medical to the dental office and something about a deployment thing to see if I'm like if these are good for deployment. Basically, make sure they were permanent." He didn't want to just ask me
Yeah.
himself. He wanted me to go to the dentist, like to the dental clinic, so they can be like, "Oh well, we got to take these out." So when I came back and gave them the paperwork saying, "Yeah," they said I'm good to go. They were like, and then what he was looking for was my actual X-rays, and when he saw that they were permanent, he like it was nothing. He was a
Yeah.
good
You can
dude.
do.
I never had no problem with him, but that first introduction, that was it. But I ain't never really had nobody ask me about him. Of course, my troops and people that ran across me always did a little double take, but I was just known as, Blue, the dude, the one with the grill. That's
Now,
how I was known.
did you come in with the grill already, or you
Yeah.
got him? Oh, okay. So you
Mm-hmm.
came in. Did you have to get a waiver or anything like that? Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay.
See,
I was
it's
like to say,
something.
man, I was.
It's funny, man. Jax don't. It's funny that I know you a little under us. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
way
Because this,
under.
so it's it's a culture. It's something. Bro, my grandma has gold teeth, bro. I remember it's certain people that when we used to go to Cincinnati to get ours. It's certain
Okay.
places
Oh yeah,
in
them folks are
Florida.
sensitive, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a culture, bro.
I was
Like
there.
Florida
Yeah,
and Cincinnati, man.
you'd be
Gold teeth
surprised.
everywhere, dog. Like
Yep.
I don't. It's just a cultural thing. Like it was
Yep.
before. It's before the grills, bro.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I
okay.
remember being in high
Yeah.
school and people like that's why I said my grandma. I grew up with my grandmother. She had a diamond in one of them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And she had gold crowns. You know what I'm saying? Rest of soul. She had gold crowns, like open faces. I grew up with her like that. With her
Mm-hmm.
gold, it's just a culture, and
Yep.
people don't understand that. Like the culture shifted because people that wasn't of that age to understand
Yes.
when Nelly
Mm-hmm.
when they came out with it when the hip hop people took it
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it was
when they took it and
Paul
they
Wall.
basically
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no,
It's
it's Nelly
Nelly and
it's Nelly's song, but Paul Wall is on it.
Oh
But that's
yeah,
the
mm-hmm.
but
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
I'm giving you the birth of the basically the commercialization of it. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it hits us different
Ah.
when you call
Yeah.
it a grill because it's not a grill.
Yeah.
It's
That
gold
was
teeth. It's just
yeah.
gold teeth. It's just gold
Because
Oh.
teeth.
when people say the grill, I'm thinking of pullouts. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
offends people that
Ah.
And
have real gold
from
teeth. It offends them
from
sometimes.
here in Florida, that was like PG no, like that's all I saw growing up. Like I wanted gold teeth ever since I was 9. When my best friend, who was 15, he had went and got, he had like he had somewhere he had got a check from somewhere, and it was like for a couple thousand. So he got the top and bottom done at 15. I was 9. I
That's how
remember
you
telling
do.
my mama, even back then, I said, I'm gonna get my teeth done like Charles when I get older.
Yep.
I was
That's how you
16 when I
do. I'm
got
trying to
mine.
tell you. Yep.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow. Okay.
So,
Okay.
and you got to think, when I was 17 is when I came in the Air Force. So it was a
Oh
year after
wow.
that, but I was like, I'm getting them. Like, I didn't
Fact.
care. It was like, it was going to happen. So,
And what month did you come in, bro? Because you said you said the same years I was in. I came in March '97. Okay, I came in March. I came in I came a couple of months before you then.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. And it like, to me, I just never thought about it, but I would say I was looking for people with them. I say, damn, I can't be the only one. And I know it was other, like I said, but
you wasn't.
I know I wasn't. It just, I know I wasn't the only one, but at the same time, I was looking for the next person. Just so I know I wasn't gonna be the one that was always looked at and shit like that. But
yep, few and far between, bro. It was you guys were few and far between, but those who knew, we knew.
Yeah.
Like we'll automatically be like, where you from?
Yeah.
Yep.
Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Cincinnati.
Detroit. You already know.
Surprised you, man. There was people from Detroit that you know what I'm saying?
Man,
it's a culture.
But you gotta be in Detroit. You had to be with the game. Like it was older. It was older cats in Detroit. Not the youngsters. Like I remember, that was the first. We used to skip high school and go do it. Like it was people that I used to come back third period. Like,
oh, really?
Smiling like, come back for 60.
You talking about they permanent?
Permanent.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I know PG like to pay
2 for something like that, 250, 2 for.
And plus, you gotta think around that way, like up there, like Ohio, around that way, man. You had the pimps and shit back there too. So they gonna have that gold. You know what I'm saying? Like Bishop Don Juan said in his shit, dog. He said, "Gold for the goddamn." Hey, remember what he said?
Yeah, he did. Green for the money, gold for the honey. What?
Exactly. He said that green for the money. He said that gold for the honey, like that, and that would attracted him. He knew that green was gonna pull him in.
That's that if you don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Deep on that. That honey attract them, man. That honey attract them, bro.
Man, that's what's up, man. Y'all put me on to something right there because, like you said it perfectly. Like I may have seen like some older folks with it, but it didn't really stick to me, and I didn't latch on until Nelly, Paul Wall, and them. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And now the thing, and then I went and got some pullouts.
See them commercialized. I'm
gonna tell you the funniest story.
And I lost them hoes.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest story I had was when I was at the 33rd on Eglin. I actually had to tell an airman to get rid of his gold grill that he had. He had a grill. Wow. And I had to actually tell him, you can't wear that at work. But he didn't, of course, they had me do it. He couldn't say, well, you got yours. Well, mine, he already knew mine was permanent. He knew his would pull out. But I'm like, bro, you were just here yesterday. You go out of town for the weekend and come back and you're going to come to work with a damn grill in your mouth and think they ain't going to say something? So, yeah, you ran across that a lot.
He tried to be like Big Blue.
Man.
He thought he could get away with it.
And then what leadership do? They made goddamn Blue go down tell him like, hey, you gotta let him know he can't wear that out here. Because he was out there on the mobility line. When you're going through the mobility line, you out there in front of everybody issuing out shit. And they were like, but I saw it. I didn't say nothing. I just like, well, damn, I hope they permanent. That's all I said. Because, I ain't really,
You went through.
Yeah, so I was like, shit, I ain't finna be the one that spoiled them. But when they saw it, and then they were like, yeah. But then I think they saw him like when they were like on break or whatever. When they went to eat, they see him pull it out, then he put it back in. I was like, yeah,
over with.
Yeah. I think it's still funny to see people with that shit though. Like the detachable, like it's just funny,
Yeah.
But that just.
Yeah, that was me back in the day, man.
Well, at least you pulled yours out. You got some that keep them shits in and then they fuck their damn mouth up thinking that they supposed to sit in there for like damn near a whole week or 2 weeks. Bro, come on. Like, you'll see it.
Man, at that point, it's jewelry.
Yeah,
Gotta go
exactly.
get
That's
it
what I was about to
detachable
say.
jewelry. Take it
I'll
off like
put
you
my
take a chain off or something.
I'll put my earrings in, put my
Yeah.
grill in, hit the cologne,
You out there?
and we
You
out.
ready?
Yeah,
Sweet,
yeah.
Hey, I know you got some pictures of that shit though.
I do. It's
Yeah,
on my other phone. I'm gonna load it up to the podcast
yeah, do that.
Instagram.
I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely was out there broken, and I had a whole gold was just all
Look,
regular gold. But this was before the grill stage. I actually had it when
yeah,
you could go to the
yeah. They had the
Chinese
one
people.
like
This was
it's
before the
folks getting,
song. I had it when you
but
could
you
go to
got
the
folks trying
Chinese
to get
people.
those now. The all gold one. They trying to wear
Oh,
those now. They trying to bring those back. Like was
Just the regular ones. You can go to
like
the
ASAP
Chinese
Rocky.
people
Remember
got
ASAP
it.
Rocky was wearing all
Yeah.
the gold. Remember?
yeah,
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 yeah.
Everybody was talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
that. I'm like, man, that shit pull out. I'm like, we've been doing it.
Yeah, it's old school. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But shoot, man, let me let y'all go so y'all can get ready for Thanksgiving. I
Already,
appreciate
man.
everybody
Yes,
who
sir.
pulled up
Most
to the
definitely.
show.
Most
Thank
definitely.
y'all for
Appreciate
jumping
it,
in the
family.
comments.
Yes, sir, man. I
Uh,
appreciate y'all, man.
yes, sir, man. And look, man, please like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And yo, we gonna hit y'all next week. We'll see y'all again. We hope y'all have a good, safe Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just take the day of rest off. Watch some football. If you don't watch football, then man, just sleep in and just
Facts. Do
Yeah.
something with your miserable
do
ass
something
self.
with your something with
Yeah.
yourself.
Read a book.
All
Lame
right.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey.
y'all.
All right, bro.
We gonna close out the show. We're gonna holler at y'all, man. Peace.